Palm Springs, California.
Why is it called Palm Springs?
The palms spring out of the ground here, all over.
In a most beautiful fashion.
For sure.
Like you.
Palm Springs, California has a reputation for being for the rich and famous, and partly that's been fueled by Hollywood actors who've come to this area to establish their secondary homes. Among them, Elvis Presley, Natalie Cole, Bob Hope, Dean Martin, Steve McQueen, Howard Hughes, Marilyn Monroe, Monty Hall, Edward G. Robinson, Truman Capote, to mention, no, not a few, but that's most of them. Speaking of famous people, I don't know whether you remember a singing combo by the name of Sonny and Cher. Well, this is Sonny Bono, and why is he here in Palm Springs? Well, here's an example of an entertainer being elected mayor of Palm Springs from 1988 to 1992, and also being elected congressman from 1996 to 1998. Sonny Bono, remembered as smiling, which he always did. Songwriter, singer, TV star, politician, and right there, Marilyn Monroe nearby. Behind Sonny Bono, you see part of the village, which was renovated after the recession of 2008. The village really makes for nice walking, and I love this architecture that you find in Southern California all over the place. Tourism plays a major factor in the economic life of Palm Springs, but a lot of that comes from retirees from all over the United States, and lots of Canadian snowbirds, especially from the West Coast, make this their destination of choice, Palm Springs. You'd be mistaken to think it's only older people that come here, because you have the Coachella Music Festival in Indo nearby, and the Indian Wells tennis tournament, world famous. By the way, you'd be hard-pressed not to notice that Palm Springs, contrary to some places, is a very gay-friendly or LGBTQ-friendly community. And by the way, the Starbucks, I think, is probably the neatest Starbucks I've ever been in. Just have a look at this. This is really quite modern, quite trendy, and what one would expect of Southern California. Starbucks, a coffee chain I almost never go to because I simply find it too darn expensive. I prefer Tim Hortons here in Canada. Have you heard of Tim Hortons? If you've heard of Tim Hortons, give this video a thumbs up. Thank you. With all the money here in Palm Springs, you got the best stores and the best restaurants, the best eateries, places to hang out. It's just a very comfortable place if you have the economic means to support that lifestyle. This city in the Sonoran Desert is known for its hot springs, stylish hotels, golf courses, and spas. It's also noted for its many fine examples of mid-modern architecture, as you'll see along here. Its core shopping district along Paul Canyon Drive features vintage boutiques, interior design shops, and restaurants. And here is one of them, Las Cazuelas Terraza, just to peek in a little bit at the live entertainment. As I said, there's a lot of money here. Of course, part of that money goes towards luxury items such as antique cars, and when you buy one, they caution you that in California there is no cooling off period when you buy a vehicle at this auction. So you can't just change your mind, you're stuck with it. Palm Springs, I got lazy because we traveled down to Palm Desert. I didn't think there was much to see there. But honestly, I have never seen such a collection of luxury stores as in Palm Desert. It reminded me of Rodeo Drive in Hollywood. And just a little further, Indio, the location of the world-famous Coachella Music Festival that takes place every year. That concludes the California vlogs, and I would just like to add one item to the Arizona playlist, and that would be a mission south of Tucson. It's Christmas time, and a little bit of organ music would be appropriate, so bear with me. And yes, if everything's going to plan, I am in Southeast Asia at this point.